Live from Mount Olympus, it's the Geek Show.
Literally. Today's program brought to you by Comrade Sanders Canned Borscht. We are giving Geek Show $100,000 for episode for Russian glory. Why can't we cash in, huh?
Where's our rubles?
Where's our rubles? Hi,
that was
everybody.
good. That was good.
Yeah, we'll chill for Russia.
Sure, you know.
No.
No.
I'll take Jim's cut.
They're still cutting my checks.
That's
There he is.
That's fair.
He's Team USA. He's master of ships. He's Sergeant at Arms. Jay Whitaker joins us.
Good morning. Hey,
How are you,
what's up?
sir?
I'm good. Come to Wise Guys September 27th, 28th if you're in Utah. That's it. That's all. And yeah.
Which Wise Guys? Is it
the Wise Guys in Jordan Landing, the one
Oh.
where someone yelled out some racist stuff and then I almost got fired from my job about it. It's a oops.
Oops.
all right.
Yeah, I got in trouble because someone was racist to me. That's my favorite. So
Well,
yeah, come support me. It might be a train wreck. Yeah, shout out to your boy. I'm burning bridges.
Today's Tom Sawyer. It's Robert. Hey, Rob, how you doing?
Doing all right.
Back from where is it? Connecticut?
Connecticut, yeah.
That's exactly the reaction it deserves.
Yeah.
Connecticut?
Where? Connecticut?
Yeah, Connecticut. Yeah, no, it was good. Work trip. Got to see some things, some people, do some things. And I'm
Nouns, many nouns.
Many.
But what I need to do is unpack my adjectives. That's what I need to do.
Yes, exactly. And Connecticut is the only state in the union that ends in a question mark. Thank you. Rebecca Frost, everybody. Hello.
Hi, what's a state that you don't think is real? I'll start Kentucky.
Been there. I can prove it.
It
Got
exists.
the whiskey to prove
Well,
it.
and our good friend Dr. Paul is from Kentucky.
Yeah,
isn't he?
yeah.
Oh,
So
prove me wrong. Okay,
Wyoming. It's right
it's
there.
right there.
We visited. It's right there.
I've driven through it. I still
It is
can't
very-
confirm that it's real.
Whenever I've been on the West Coast and I say I'm from Utah, they say, "Now, where exactly is that?"
What do you mean?
It's over there
true.
somewhere.
No,
And
it's
then they
crazy.
and then they follow it up with, "Now, is that between Nevada and California?" Like, no,
Other direction.
other direction. It's-
Yeah.
Nevada's right next to you.
Telling
Oh,
people do not know where Utah is. My favorite is if you go on YouTube and you'll see black people reacting to magic, to street magic. It's the same reaction when you tell them that you're from Utah. They're like, "What?
What?
Oh my god!"
well, but then you get the immediate second. So, are you Mormon?
No,
yes,
Yeah.
When
and then it's, do you ski?
So when I was in New York, every time I would tell somebody I was from Utah, a lot of times their first reaction was, "Oh, a lot of really good skiing out there. We've been skiing out there." And I'm
Yeah.
like, "Okay, weird." But then once I was at an audition and I tell them I'm from Utah, and one guy goes, "Oh, there's a lot of great breweries out there." And I was like, "That's true and weird for you to know."
Yeah. Well, I remember I was at a bar in California and they had High West whiskey there, which is made here. And I pointed at it and I said, "It's a product of Utah." And he went, "No." And he picked it up, had to read the label. Oh, I'll be damned. You know, he'll be
And
damned. Huh?
You know, some of your best pre-workout comes from Utah.
That's right.
That's some of your best. Yep, because you know who knows sugar like.
No. It's the there's no sugar in them.
I guess
but
that's true.
It's the friggin' Orrin Hatch unregulating all of the
All the
supplements.
vitamins. Yeah.
So then can they invent a protein food or powder that doesn't taste disgusting?
Have you tried the new Kirkland?
Have you tried
chocolate?
mixing it with something?
It's pretty good.
See, this is where diversity would help because you can get somebody to season it, you know, just properly, right? You know
There's
what I'm
just
saying?
always
grit?
there's the
Yeah.
taste. There's always the taste.
Because there ain't nobody in the back of that kitchen with some melanin. You know, hey, put some melanin in the back of that laboratory.
Eric says
Put a little-
James Carville was on MSNBC and had a big High West bottle behind him. Oh, that's sacrilege.
Ooh.
He's from Louisiana. He should have his something different. He knows sugar. He's quad T.
I do indeed.
You do
And you know
indeed.
what state I don't believe in? New Mexico. Because if there was another Mexico, people would be trying to build a wall around it already.
That's true.
In the U.S.
That's
so
true.
That
So
doesn't
you're saying I
exist.
was only in 3 states at one time when I was at Four Corners, or sorry,
Correct.
3 corners?
3 corners. That's
Yep.
the new.
Honestly,
I
that's
liked
a dick
New
move.
Mexico.
I like New Mexico too, but it's a dick move of a state. Like honestly, to say like, yo, you see that shit on literally the other side,
The other
over
country
there?
over there?
right over there.
Old
Yo.
and busted, new hot.
Where that new shit?
We're the New Mexico.
And now I will speak. I will speak New Mexican. Are you ready?
Yes.
Red or green? There you go. All right.
Yo, that
And our host. Our
Mr.
host has
Carey
spoken.
Johnson.
Bow, 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 bow.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Monday through Friday, 6 to 10, x96.com. All right. We got some. There's not a lot happening this week. It's all about Beetlejuice this week, but we'll get to it coming up. We did get a look at this Minecraft movie, though.
Did we ever?
This looks like an SNL sketch.
It really does.
That's a good way to put it. Yes.
And what's Jason Momoa even doing there?
I
Collecting the check.
cutting
respect.
a check. Yep.
I respect his fit here. Like this jacket, I want that jacket.
You'd look good in that jacket. I
Thank
think.
you.
Yeah, it's and the reason I bring it up is because Minecraft is huge. It's very popular, and this movie I'm sure will be successful regardless.
Regardless. Yep.
Which will be a nice feather in the cap of local favorite Jared Hess. Utah's own. He's
is he directing it?
He's directing it.
Well, now I'll see it. Dang it.
Oh,
I love Jared Hess movies. I think they're great.
but yeah, it's just go watch the trailer. It was kind of uncomfortable.
Do you
It
think so?
was.
Jack Black's in this. Imagine losing Tenacious D for this. But do you think? I wonder if there's gonna be a moment where Jack Black gets like hit in the balls with something, and he goes, "Oh, my cubes!"
Absolutely, there will be.
Yeah.
It has to happen
100%.
now that you mentioned it.
Yo, there's gonna be an epic song in this too. Epic song.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, you're right. You're right because he did.
Peaches.
Bowser, Peaches.
He did Peaches, and he
Minecraft,
did.
Minecraft.
No,
Minecraft.
stop it now.
10,
And he
10
did Hit Me Baby One More Time for a movie, didn't he?
Yeah.
No,
No,
it's just
that
a,
was
for
music
funsies.
video. Yeah,
Just for funsies. Okay.
Yeah,
But then we
Jason
never
Momoa
saw
is definitely
Tenacious D
singing.
again.
yeah.
And apparently,
They-
so my guess is that Jack Black wanted to do this just because he's like, we did a video game movie. We did a game movie once for Jumanji. Like that was kind of fun. A lot of CGI, a lot of things going on. I want to do it again and get Aquaman in it.
Well, and he's a video gamer himself. Like he
he is.
loves to play video games, and so he's been in. This will be his 3rd video game movie. You got
Ah,
Jumanji,
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
you
that's
got
right.
Borderlands.
Does the
and
second
you got
one
this
really count?
Well, in that case, it's his 4th video game movie because 2 Jumanjis, Borderlands. He's the voice.
Two
of Claptrap.
Mungies. Also, don't
Mungies.
forget Danielle Brooks here. She's the only Academy Award nominee among the bunch.
True.
Right. I forgot.
So is this her Catwoman? Because remember, every time somebody does something profound and gets nominated or wins an Academy Award, they have to go and do something like Catwoman. And so
Did they have to though? I'm trying to think. Did Lou Gossett Jr. after he won his for An Officer and a Gentleman follow it up with something shitty?
Iron
I
Eagle,
don't know.
or was that before?
I think that was before. No, that was
Okay.
definitely before.
All right. Okay. Because that was, in my opinion.
But I mean, it was Top Gun light.
The people that are mad about this, though, I don't know what they expected. Like,
Yeah.
when you
it's
say
not
Minecraft
not
movie,
for you. Like
That's
it's
true.
just
Exactly.
for
And
kids.
keep in mind the game is
So-
13 years old at this point. So people
Right.
that started playing it when they were young are in their 20s now.
That is true.
and
because
so they're like, "What the heck is this?"
Is
And
a
it's like,
friend-
it's
yeah, a friend
made
of mine.
for kids.
a
you
friend of
know?
mine, 17, has a 17-year-old son who, when he was 7, dressed as a Minecraft creeper for Halloween. I
Exactly.
remember that. Yeah.
Creeper, 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 creeper.
I will mute you.
I'm
So
just,
now
hey,
I don't know that my
I'm
girls have
just-
seen this trailer yet. So now it's like because they play Minecraft,
They do.
and I'm now curious to see what their reaction to this is. So I'm going to have to show them before we do birthday things for kid 1. I have to show them this trailer now.
I'll
No,
be
I'm-
honest. The llama made me laugh in it. The llama.
What
Is that a
was
sheep or
It's a llama.
It's a llama.
is it?
Yeah.
and that was the complaint was that the animals look weird, and I'm like, well, it's Minecraft.
It's a
Have
video.
you
It's a
played
video game.
Minecraft?
Yeah.
It's a video game and everything's square. Like,
Exactly.
It's
No,
hip-
what-
Oh, we're going to have a Huey Lewis song in this because they're going to have hip to be square in this.
Oh, we've
Oh,
got
God.
to. We've
That's
got
a given. Yes.
Yeah.
No, the thing that made me uncomfortable about it was Jason Momoa. honestly.
He's making me wonder if I should cut my bangs again.
Oh. Right, there you go. The other little look at something that we got this week was Alien Earth.
Okay. Shiniest alien forehead
So shiny.
the universe.
Yeah, this is the TV show. It'll be on Hulu in 2025, and it was only 15 seconds, and it was Alien and Earth. That's all you saw.
Shiny.
Like, but the light. Look at the lighting on this shit. Like, I mean, this honestly looks like a 2000s rap video. Like, this is a like if I told you this was Nelly's grill, you'd be like, "Yo, that's Nelly's grill."
Yep.
Like that
That's true.
That's a clip.
This is the one that Noah Hawley is doing, the guy from Fargo. Ridley Scott's executive producer, and set 30 years before the first movie. Which is,
Do we know what year those movies
25, 25. Sorry.
Not Cleopatra.
I'm looking it up.
What year does the first Alien movie take place in?
Yeah, I have no idea. I'm very curious.
I'm looking it up. Give me a minute.
She'll get it for you.
Back.
I want to say it's not 3000s, of course.
No, it's 23 something, I thought.
That sounds about right.
Because it's got to be a ways after Blade Runner. Because the
What year
tech. Well,
does
no, because in Blade Runner they talked about spaceships.
21, 22.
Okay, so yeah, about 100
Year
years after Blade
21,
Runner.
22.
So it'd be like 2100. It'd be when this takes place.
Yeah.
On Earth, apparently.
22nd century.
100 years from now.
When a mysterious space vessel crash lands on Earth, a young woman and her ragtag group of tactical soldiers make a fateful discovery, puts them face to face with the aliens. So there you go.
Ragtag
Hey.
group of soldiers.
Yeah, can we be done with ragtag? Can y'all look
Can we get
Can we get a rest?
A
like
different term?
some
Do we
soldiers
need-
who are put together?
Some polished, put together
Yeah.
soldiers to take care
tired
of
of that
stuff.
term?
Okay,
Those
but
are
if we
always
don't-
the bad guys, though.
Well, okay, but it's either going to be ragtag or crack team.
Crack team.
Whatever
was
just happened to like pleasant soldiers, like
Crack
mild mannered.
team is what they should call Dare.
That doesn't sell. A team of pleasant soldiers confronts
Well,
the alien menace.
It's not fantasy, Tony.
But in the second Alien movie, you had, was it a crack team of Space Marines? And why did the drill sergeant do this? Look into my eye. Why did
No,
he do that?
It wasn't
That
a
was the
crack
Hudson.
team.
Hudson
It was
deserved it.
it was a cat team
It was a cat.
Oh,
All right.
because there was a
Squad.
cat.
'Cause
Because there was a
in the
cat
first one.
there.
Cat Squad. Here
That's
we
right.
go.
That's right.
Aliens Cat Squad. There's your new franchise hit.
I
Meow.
like it.
Alien. Wait, what? The Alien Cat Squad?
Alien Cat Squad.
Led by
That
Colonel,
is-
Colonel
Led by
Jonesy.
Jonesy.
Yeah.
That is second place. The first place is Biker Mice from Mars, and we all know this.
Well, no, I like
There
Rob's
you
idea
go.
because this is a way to get kids into the Alien franchise.
Yeah, this is a
That's
way.
what we
That's
need.
what we need.
that's the way you do it.
I thought it was by putting Jason Momoa and
In a
In
pink.
a pink jacket.
That's what this alien is missing. Bangs.
Bangs.
that's what it is.
Clearly, its forehead wouldn't be so shiny.
That's not a forehead, too. It's like an 8 head.
Yeah, true.
Real quick, stick around for the after party. It's geekshowgotthiscovered.com. That's the link to our Patreon. So we continue this after we get done here. So
More puns.
more. It usually winds up being about food for some reason, but anyway,
Whether you like it or not.
whether you like it or not. Let's see. We also. Oh, this is cool.
Speaking of a snack,
Yeah, I'll say.
Indeed.
I'm all for this.
Damn, who that?
Allison Brie.
That's her.
Yeah,
Right now?
Allison Brie
Yeah.
is going to be playing Evil Lynn in the He-Man movie.
When I saw that, I was just like, nice.
Okay, Tony, I need,
Yes.
I need a one on this one.
Uh-huh.
So, I got a question as to which Evelyn are we getting?
Okay.
Are we getting
zoom in
classic
here.
Evelyn?
Oh, look at that.
Or are we getting Kevin Smith, new hotness Evelyn?
I think
That's what I
we're
want to
getting
know.
Kevin Smith Evelyn. I think that's what
I
it's
hope that it's classic and she plays it almost
Over the top?
comedic, you know?
That would
I
be
know
a lot of
fun, too.
hotties. A lot of hotties in this movie, though.
Well, let's
Yep.
see. Yeah, who else do we have? We got
Nicholas Galitzine.
Nicholas Galitzine. Camila Mendez is
Hot.
is going to be in
Yeah.
there.
And
Mendez
honestly-
Mendez is Tila.
Honestly, like I want this movie to be full of just hot people.
Okay.
I'll just be honest.
So with that, Jay Whitaker for Clamp Chap.
Nope. No, I'm taking. Yeah, I don't want to be. I appreciate it, but like
Clamp Champ, isn't that Jack Black's character in Borderlands?
no, that's Claptrap.
Close.
Listen, as long as I'm Stinkor, that's all that matters.
I just want to play the voice of the tiger.
Which one? Do you want to play him as
Cringer? I want to play him as
Battlecat?
No, I'll play him as both. I'll play him as both.
Is Snarf in this? Can I be Snarf?
No, that's
Wrong,
Thundercats.
wrong
Oh.
80s, wrong 80s cartoon.
Jay Whitaker for Clamp Champ.
There you go.
Okay.
I like it.
What was the yo?
You get to wear short pants, Jay. Short pants,
Yo.
showing legs off.
All right,
Never
I
skip
do like
leg
that.
day.
I will say this, Rob. I got a quick random question, but like you brought this up. Who was the black dude from Silverhawk? You know, he wasn't really part. Yes, that was the most racist, egregious shit. But it was hysterical. Yo.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah,
Oh my
Silverhawks was crazy, and like
They're like, we know what we need some melon in the kitchen.
Yeah, Hot Wing. What?
And
All
he
right,
was
well-
a magician was the other thing.
While we're casting, Eric wants to know who are we casting for Skeletor? Because you know they got to cast this sometime this week.
Either Demi Moore or Callista Flockhart.
Boom, got him roasted.
Boom.
John Malkovich.
John Malkovich.
John.
Doug
That's actually a
Jones.
good.
Doug Jones would be
You
a
know,
great
Doug Jones,
Skeletor.
I like to see Doug Jones' face at least once ever.
I want what's his face from Succession, the who was also
Cousin
in
Greg?
Deadpool. Yeah, no, not Cousin Greg would be awesome.
Oh, Matthew McFadden.
Matthew McFadden. Yeah,
I don't know. I'm liking Malkovich for some reason.
I like
Malkovich would be.
Malkovich.
What's Nick Nolte
Malkovich is
doing?
good.
So
Give me Gary Busey. He's got the teeth.
Yeah, what's he doing?
He-Man, why do you pester me so? John Malkovich, thank you. All right.
So if you
He-Man.
you
know
have
what?
Arnold Schwarzenegger is a Skeletor. Yeah, man.
Ooh, let's go
me that
against
sword.
go against type Kevin Hart.
There you go.
I will tell you who gets the part. Whoever gets the part is going to. I guarantee what they'll do is they'll nail it perfectly, and then they'll run out and say, "Until we meet again." And they'll be like, "That's the guy. That's the guy."
And that better be in this movie. That scene better be in this movie where he runs away shaking his fist until we meet again. I want that so badly.
Oh, if we're thinking in terms of voices, Tom Hardy,
Yeah, he could do a great.
or
Skeletor.
even actually a Robert Pattinson.
Sure.
His
You know what?
face
Kevin
is just
James. Kevin James. Why not?
Pattinson's face is just flat enough that he wouldn't need much
But
makeup.
also Robert Pattinson, if you watched The Boy and the Heron, my man's dipping into some killer voice work.
Oh,
He's in The Boy and the Heron.
He's the Heron.
That's on Max this week, I think. I'll check it out.
Okay,
Something to watch tonight. Sweet.
Yeah.
there you go. Let's see. Oh, now this is, I think, the best news all week long. Todd Stashwick is going to be in the Vision TV series.
This guy's underrated, in my opinion.
Oh, he's been around forever, and he usually
always
plays.
good.
He always plays the asshole. It
I
seems.
was gonna say, is he a jerk? He looks like a jerk.
He
He's-
does it so well.
In this, he's the guy hunting down Vision. He's some sort of secret agent
perfect.
or something.
Oh my God, maybe he's Gyrick. Henry Peter Gyrick. He has been a thorn in almost every supergroup in the Marvel Universe's side for like 40 years now.
Yeah, and the Avengers especially. Though.
Especially the Avengers, yeah.
Oh, that's good. Oh, I like that. Okay. Yeah, he's going. It's going to be him versus Vision, and of course Terry Metalis is heading up as showrunner.
There's the
Starvision.
connection. Because this guy was great in 12 Monkeys. He was
Yes.
a recurring character, almost a main character in 12 Monkeys.
He was so over the top and wonderful. It was
Yep.
great. Of course, Spader.
Hold on.
Spader.
Let me catch Tack's question really quick. Yes, but not quite as obsessive. He plays much more by the rules than Waller. Waller's like, I'm writing my own book. In fact, I'll get to that a little later.
Oh, Amanda Waller. Oh, okay.
It's like the Amanda Waller of Marvel.
Yeah, and Spader is back as Ultron. So now this
He's
is
great.
what they're saying is this is the third part of a trilogy, which started with WandaVision, will continue with Agatha All Along.
Oh yeah, that show. Is that ever
Are we
coming?
sure about that?
This-
Okay.
That's an
That's
interesting
that's
through
what I got
line.
out of the Hollywood Reporter. And then because Agatha is in a couple of weeks. on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
Huh.
And then this will be the third part of the trilogy, apparently. So
When you said trilogy, I was like, oh, okay, so Age of Ultron, then WandaVision, then
thought.
this.
that's what I thought too. This is
Agatha, huh?
But is it? Well, I mean, are we staying in Westview? Is the thing then?
no, I don't think so, because Westview
Was freed at the end of WandaVision.
it was free, but
Yeah, but Agatha was like trapped there.
she
Yeah.
was, yes, and that's where Agatha will pick up is in Westview. But so
Continue
what
to
happens?
terrorize that town, basically.
Oh man, y'all know how I
Get her
feel about
out.
this.
That poor town.
Well, here's the thing, Jay. Because I always WandaVision I know bugged the hell out of you, and I remember
For
watching
years.
it. See, here's what I discovered. The first time I watched it, I was caught up and distracted by the whole sitcom trope thing.
Jingling keys.
It was distracting me from what was really going on in the show. But going back and rewatching it as I am now, I'm down to the last episode. I'm seeing this is a dark damn show.
That's the secret, Cap. It was always dark.
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
but
I'm
I was
like, yo,
but I was distracted by the Brady Bunch stuff and
I
all.
picked it up immediately. I was like, this
Yeah.
show is about gentrification. And a white woman is clearly going crazy. And she's soaking it up with she's sitting on her, she's throwing a pity party and forced people to show up. Forced them. You're like, you're staying for my pity party.
Well,
And she's watching a bunch of TV.
Well, it's fascinating to watch the between her and Quicksilver. Because I mean, she lost her brother. Then she soon after, I think a month later, lost her lover. Vision.
Her vibrator.
And then the grief just took over, and that's when the grief created the whole Westview situation.
And so, what did we learn? When
Therapy.
some people don't handle their problems, they take over a whole town and also force black people out of their communities.
No, wait, there were 2 black people in Westview. What are you talking about?
Doesn't matter. They did it. I will die on this hill. You owe me all an apology. I've been talking this shit for 4 years. I'm on one.
Anyway,
I mean, come on, with names like Geraldine and what was the guy's name? Was it Bernard or something? Just like, come on, could you get much more stereotypical than that? Come on now.
Right?
I'm doing the rewatch so that I'm up to speed for Agatha All Along, which starts in a couple of weeks. Let's see.
I still enjoyed it.
I didn't realize how good it was when I was watching it.
Aside from the first 2 episodes, it's very enjoyable. I can't stand those first 2 episodes, though.
Yeah, like I still enjoy it, but
I mean, it's really.
What did you not like about the first 2, Tony?
I just don't like those old show formats. It was the styles. That's just me.
It's really, really a good series. I didn't realize. I mean, I didn't realize how good we had it at the time. That's all I went
Thanks,
back.
Jay.
September 18th, the show comes out.
Yeah,
That's coming up.
thank you,
Very
Kyle
soon.
Matthews, in the comments. Jay's not wrong.
The T-shirt's printed.
that'll be the new shirt. We'll have that up in our shop soon enough. Let's see. Now, I've not heard of this comic. I remember seeing it on the shelf, but I didn't pick it up or know anybody who read it. Ice Cream Man.
This is already terrifying.
Exactly. Well,
That's a
look at
spider.
this
That's not
picture.
ice cream. You can't fool me.
Yeah.
it's a horror show. It's a horror comic, that is. And it was on Image a few years ago. And it's like an anthology story kind of a thing. And the Ice Cream Man, I guess, tells the stories about what's going on. But this is going to be a film. The comic has been kicking around Hollywood since 2018. That's when the comic premiered. And it was once set up as a series at UCP, and then 2020 it was in development for Quibi.
Oh, remember
yeah.
Quibi?
Remember Quibi? Yeah.
Yo, man. Rest in peace.
Ice Cream Man serves up a range of horror flavors and genres, it says here, all threaded by the weaver of these tales, the Ice Cream Man, who could be friend or foe, angel or devil. So he's like your, maybe your crypt keeper or something, Rod
host.
Serling.
So I'm just doing some like Googling of Ice Cream Man, and I've come across a Reddit thread from 2 years ago. This was my first time reading Ice Cream Man. Is every issue a huge downer?
Anthology shows. That's what they specialize in.
And if it's horror,
especially those kinds.
It might just happen. But it's Alfred Goh and Miles Millar who created the Wednesday TV series and worked on Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice, they're developing this. So we'll see what happens.
Did Millar and Goh also go as far back as like the 90s Flash? Because they've been involved with like a lot of superhero television for, I want to say, decades.
Long time.
At this point.
It does not say in this story.
I'm looking it up. Don't you worry.
There, Rebecca, would you please?
Oh, he was a writer on Smallville. We got to get our friend Jake Black in here. He'll know.
Yeah. So
he wrote for Spider-Man 2, the movie.
There you go. One of the better Spider-Man movies.
Into the Badlands.
Okay.
Yeah,
it's a recent one. Yeah.
It's Herbie Fully Loaded.
Oh well.
Yeah, I'm right there.
Shanghai Nights.
Now, was Herbie Fully Loaded the one with Bruce Campbell?
That's the one with Lindsay Lohan.
The ones with Lindsay Lohan. Okay, all right. I don't remember because I only religiously watched the second one. Herbie Rides Again.
Why that one specifically?
Because there's something about Alonzo Hawk. I can't remember the actor who plays him now. He's wonderfully weird and wicked in that. And he dreams
just say you were high. Just say you were high.
And I was high. But he has this dream where all the Volkswagens are chasing him and pestering him. And they're all like, there are hundreds of Herbie cars chasing him in his pajamas. And he's running down the street.
Dog, you was high. It's all good, man.
Yeah.
Like there's no judgment.
Fever dream.
It's fine.
Let's see. More Beetlejuice that is happening. Now, this is I never watched the cartoon.
It was great.
It was good.
I watched some of it when I was little, yeah.
Yeah, apparently it was huge. I had no idea how popular it was.
Fun.
But I love the way this is written. Let me read this to you. Thanks to the seemingly bottomless treasure trove of pop culture detritus that is Tubi.
Nice.
Or not to be.
Hey-o.
Is that meant to be insulting?
All 94 episodes of Beetlejuice, the animated series, are now free to the public. But yeah, it was apparently a huge hit. I never watched it because it seemed like, because Tim Burton wasn't involved, it just seemed like it was a cash grab. And
I have no
I didn't
idea
bother.
if it holds up though.
I never watched
It was
it.
fine. It was fine for me. Like,
well, back in the day, yeah, when we were young. But I mean, would it be any good today? Like, does it hold up? Might have to
I don't
give
know.
it a shot.
I got some edibles. We'll try. Like,
Yeah. Tubi's free.
Help it along.
yeah,
Oh, this is why I didn't watch it. It was 89 to 91. I was getting laid. Okay.
okay.
I was busy having sex with my wife.
Quite the brag right there, sir. Quite the brag.
Let's see.
I was just learning multiplication, but go do you.
It says it took multiple liberties with the source material it was based on, but fondly remembered by goth millennials the world over. There you go. For anyone who needs a refresher, the animated series. Here was the switch. Reimagined Lydia as Beetlejuice's best friend instead of his would-be child bride. Everybody forgets that part of the original movie.
Yeah, everyone forgets he's a little bit of a pedophile.
Yeah.
Yep, totally. He's like 400 years old.
Yeah. Focused on their adventures together both on Earth and the Netherworld, the agreed-upon name for the realm of the dead that we all eventually find ourselves residing. So, whoever wrote that for IO9 did a fine job, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, we always forget that Beetlejuice was
a pervert.
Yeah.
Oh, straight up.
She was was she in high school or I don't anyway.
Doesn't matter. She was a child.
But look, I mean,
like
look at this
14 or
picture.
15.
Yeah.
Like, look at this picture. Everything about it just says like, yo.
That's wrong.
Yeah.
It's fine when it's Marty McFly in the dock.
Yeah.
Wait, when did they get together? What are you saying?
They hung out all the time.
Oh, in a
Especially in the
non-sexual
cartoon.
way. Okay.
Oh, I see. Because he's an old guy. Yeah, all right.
Yeah.
He's mentoring.
That's it.
Yeah, is that what Beetlejuice is doing here?
He's
He's
mentoring,
mentoring
I love how they address that in episode 2 of this latest season of Only Murders in the Building when they talk about the movie adaptation.
Yes.
Oh, it's been so good these first
good.
few episodes in
Renewed
this
for
season.
another season. How many damn murders are in this building?
Well,
Why
so
don't they-
far,
Why don't they just move?
Yeah, I would move after the third one. I would have moved.
rent control. That's why
Exactly.
they don't move.
You're not wrong, Tony. Let's see, and then Star Trek Day is
Tomorrow.
It's here again already so soon.
It starts tomorrow, but it'll go through the 13th of September. And in
Who's
honor
gonna
of
tell them
that,
that that's a week and not a day.
Time travel.
Tony,
Time travel. Let it go.
Paramount is making the premiere episodes of each and every, well, it says each and every Trek series available to stream for free. There is one series that they're leaving out.
TAS is there. Hang on a second.
You're close.
Is
it's the
Next
one that-
Gen not on there?
No, it's there. Remember, it's Paramount. And what did they do with one of their
Star Trek Plus 4.
Prodigy?
That's right.
Prodigy?
The Prodigy is there.
Prodigy's on the far right, isn't it?
It is, but
hey, listen.
They're
Also,
not making it available.
I just Googled Star Trek Day and picked this picture. This means nothing.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
don't base this on anything.
And I like the fact that they couldn't put Picard in twice. So like 7 to 9. Psh.
There you
Or Janeway. You can't put Janeway in there twice either.
Well, no, but I mean, you've got all the captains, so it makes sense for who they put where. But they should have had Liam Shaw in the other spot.
And a younger Picard. They did the Picard series age Picard. They should have done Next Gen era Picard.
So
Okay, but also follow-up question: Are they
Yes.
which first episode of the original series are they making?
allow
available?
me to list them. Original series, The Cage. Next Generation Encounter at Farpoint 1 and 2. DS9 Emissary 1 and 2. Voyager. Yes, that's a good one. Voyager Caretaker 1 and 2. Enterprise's Broken Bow 1 and 2. Animated series premiere. Beyond the Farthest Star is what it's called. Strange New Worlds, called Strange New Worlds. Lower Decks Second Contact. Discovery's The Vulcan Hello. And Picard's Remembrance will be available to watch for free. But not your Prodigy, because they have disowned it, essentially, and gave it to Netflix.
Brutal.
There you go. Additionally, you're going to get to see the short treks, including the girl who made the stars, The Trouble with Edward, Ask Not, Runaway, Ephraim and Dot will also be made available. Lost and Found Part 1 and 2 are absent. That's
Not Calypso?
That's the Prodigy premiere. Let's see. So this will be each episode available on Amazon, Apple, Roku, Paramount Plus, the YouTube page on Paramount Plus, Pluto TV, Paramount Plus Free Content Hub. Also for Star Trek Day, they're partnered with Code.org, DoSomething.org, and Outright International for Take the Chair, Make a Difference, a new Star Trek branded campaign charity encouraging fans to embrace the optimistic vision of a brighter future to give back to the inclusive community.
Yeah,
But not you, Elon Musk. Get out of here.
That sounds too
Hang on,
woke.
Jay, this was for you. So they're doing all the captains for the most part. There are 5 black characters on this. If you count Dow's voice actor, 2, 3, 4, 5, and only they de-gentrified Star Trek for this picture.
Thank you.
You're
You know
welcome.
what? Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
There you go.
I am not as well versed in Star Trek as I should be, but thank you for. I will be voting in November. Thank you.
And I guess they're going to do a bunch of interactive pop-up events, one in Chicago.
Anything in Salt Lake?
My
One in Berlin.
kingdom.
No.
My kingdom for a Star Trek pop-up.
One in British Columbia, and you'll be able to capture a photo and obtain a personal mission and receive a limited edition enamel pin. Let's go.
Not in
damn
Vulcan,
it.
Alberta.
Enamel.
Exactly.
We should have had Jake on for this to talk.
That's
This
true.
would have been if you could.
That's true. And finally, this is my question for the panel is: did we need this?
No, it's a picture of Twilight, and I already no.
I got
I do
my
not need this.
Look
Now,
how
hang
well
on.
placed the wings are.
This will be
Team,
I got my
who's
Team
that?
Edward shirt on.
Is that Edward in there?
that is
That's a picture from there's a movie that Robert Pattinson did. I can't remember what it's called, but he looks like this.
Oh, okay.
Lighthouse?
I was gonna say that doesn't look like the Edward from the movie.
Here you go. It's a Netflix straight-to-series order for Twilight animated series based on the novel Midnight Sun.
I regret to inform you, I am seated and I will be watching it.
You will be watching this.
Yeah.
Okay. Because this is what this book does is it just retells the events of the original Twilight novel, but from Edward's perspective.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
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 So once again, we got a 100-year-old guy going
Yep.
after
In
a teenager.
high school.
Yep.
Going after a teenager. Yeah.
Why is he hanging out in high school? Who
Yeah.
would want to go back to high school if
Yo,
you're
that's what I'm
100
saying.
years old and hadn't aged?
That's what I'm saying. If I'm 100
It's
years
so that
old,
they can as a family maintain the illusion of being normal human people.
You know what some people do in high school? Drop out.
Yeah.
You know, or they're smart enough they don't need to go to high school. Like
Part
there's
of
so
it-
many options.
This
here.
is so stupid, you guys. Part of it is also like they go to high school and they go to college too, because the eldest one is a doctor, and so the younger ones will go to school again and again to help him keep up on the advances in medical technology. And
So he
like,
doesn't know about continuing education, or
He
Yeah, that's
can't,
it.
he's an established doctor.
they not
He
have
can't just
YouTube?
you cannot have the town doctor. This was also like 2006, so no, there was no just like YouTube that Dr. Carlisle Cullen could attend.
And whoever on IO9 wrote this, I love this. It says, for an accurate adaptation of the novel, the story will have to be told in glacial increments, like those
For real.
like those Dragon Ball Z arcs where characters spend multiple episodes merely stealing themselves before they do anything.
yes,
Do you know Edward Cullen spends maybe 90% of his time yearning,
yearning, yes, yes. So I just
staring.
I'm trying to imagine his inner monologue, staring at her, going,
That's why you gotta read
yeah.
Midnight Sun, bro.
Look
Gotta
at
read
that.
Midnight
You know
what?
Sun.
Look at that young girl.
That-
just like
No, that is gonna be my answer from now on when somebody says, "What you doing?" I'm gonna say, "Yearning."
yearning.
yearning. I thought you said, yeah. I mean,
Here's a better view of my T-shirt now.
Oh
that-
yeah, hang on. Let's zoom in on this. Hang on.
And when the sunlight hits me, I turn into diamonds.
The skin of a killer, Bella.
Is he part of Trust a Bro moving company in this movie? Or what is that?
Oh gosh, I'll look up what movie. I think it might be Good Time. Hold on.
Because he's
Trust the
got
Road Movie Company.
because he's balding. It's that's funny.
yeah, he's balding. You know
No,
why? Because he's been around for 100 years.
cornrows. He's got cornrows on.
Cornrows?
He's
Oh,
got
okay.
cornrows,
All right.
yeah.
Yeah, all right.
Cornrow Vampire coming soon to a theater near you.
Great. He went to Jamaica and got his hair braided. All right, that's
Yeah,
enough.
on the
It's a
beach.
7-day cruise. Great. I'm happy for
Got
you.
Got some
Idiot.
chiclets in his cornrows.
Yeah.
All
Oh
right.
my goodness.
The
Let's
skin
see,
of a killer, Bella.
Is that
So did that book actually ever come out that she wrote about him? Because I remember there was
So
this big
if I
controversy about
remember,
it being
if I
kind of
can remember
leaked
correctly,
or whatever.
if I remember correctly, she had initially released it online and you could download it as just like a PDF, and that's how I read it. But then I think later she got addicted to the money, and then they released it as a published thing.
Oh, okay.
that's like I said, it's a light news week this week. I mean, there was a Wolfman trailer, but that movie doesn't come out till December, so I thought, well,
Oh yeah, this photo. Okay, yeah, this photo. It is from the movie. It's a. Hold on, let me share my screen really quick.
okay.
Okay.
Gotta educate. I gotta educate you guys.
Teach
We need
us.
to know these things. Yes.
Wow.
Oh,
What
Yeah.
have we got here?
What New York apartment is this?
I know, right?
How much
Yeah,
is this
so
New York apartment? Let's start
This
with
is
that.
from the movie Good
$5,000 a
Time,
month.
Good time.
Good time. Doesn't look
from
very
one of
good.
the Safdie brothers. You know that name from Uncut Gems.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, that's what I got. What did we consume this week?
I'll go first.
Go.
I consumed the limited time Taco Bell Gelato Baja Blast flavor. And let me tell you, it is light,
Tony.
refreshing, and a great way to end a Lux Box meal. Yes.
So it's Mountain Dew flavor?
Baja Blast flavored, yes. Now
Gelato.
Yep. Okay. The problem with it is it's not
the
gelato.
problem. There's not multiple problems.
No, there's only one problem. The problem with it is it's not gelato. It's sherbet. Let's be honest. If you were to go get some, you would dig into it and be like, this isn't gelato. This is sherbet. I was
going to say, every Italian I know is screaming right now.
Yeah. But that being said, it's good sherbet. It's good.
Hey, wait. Time out. Why are you saying it like that?
Because
I know where Jay's going.
Oh, no, Jay. Oh, no.
Is it really pronounced like that? Like, did I miss something? Like, is it really?
No,
I thought it's sherbet.
Sherbet. Sherbet.
Yeah, there's no extra R.
There's no R in there.
Kind of like it's not Washington, which
You know what?
which I grew up saying. No, which I grew up saying for years.
No, you know what?
I don't
I'm
mean
gonna
to rock
double
your
down.
world right now, Jay, but it's sherbet.
Nope. You know what? I'm gonna double down. Matter of fact, I'm gonna triple down. Not only is it sherbet, it's sherbet. It's sherbets. You know what? Sherbet.
It's also
Sherbets.
library and not library.
Yeah.
And February.
I'm throwing an S on it.
It is,
February.
however, ambience. All right.
Ambience,
Yes.
libraries,
Wednesday.
and sherbets.
People get mad
so-
at me for saying Wednesday, and I'm like, it's there.
It's in the word.
It's right
Well,
there.
I mean, it was Odin's Day, so I mean, or actually, it was Woden's Day originally.
Well, oh, okay.
It was.
That's why we feel so woeful
It
on
was
Wednesday. We're like,
Woden's Day.
whoa, it's only
But then
Wednesday.
they condensed it down to just Wednesday.
Just
as
like
we see it.
Thursday used to be
It's
Thursday.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you.
All right, actual media that I consumed this week. Finished Chaos. Oh boy.
We got to talk, Tony.
I don't think I was exaggerating last time we talked about this when I said this is Jeff Goldblum's best part I think that he's ever
Damn.
played.
You could be
Even more
right.
than The Fly.
Yeah.
Oh well, it's hard to beat The Fly. Yeah.
No, the way he moves from happy to like shaking in fury almost like is just he does a great job. And the rest of the show around him, fantastic.
It's such an odd amalgam of so many things. I didn't know what to expect. I read the description and it said Jeff Goldblum is Zeus, and it's the story of the Greek gods and all of the mythology. And I went, oh, okay, so it's going to be like your Clash of the Titans kind of thing. No, it's like they're the Sopranos.
Yeah.
Almost.
And it's all set in modern day.
But not Earth, but not Earth?
Yeah, modern day if Greek gods and mythology never went away.
Yeah, I mean, they reference real places like Crete, which is an island in Greece. But it's this strange... It's the Greek mythology. I had to really dust off my memories of Greek mythology from when I was a kid and learned it. But they have all the characters. Eddie Izzard is one of the Fates.
Yeah.
It's like I said, it's just such a strange amalgam of everything.
Carrie, do you watch that Percy Jackson show?
No.
You
You
should
should
watch
check
that Percy
out-
Jackson show.
Yeah,
Is
the,
that-
the Percy Jackson
is that
TV
kind of-
show that came
That's
out last
good.
year was really good.
Is that kind of this? But
Yeah,
Well, it's for
a little
kids.
bit, but it's it's
But-
more teenage.
Yeah,
Aim,
I think you
but-
would. I think you would like it.
So as the
If
two
you
of you have already watched this, the girls were fans of the movies, and they kind of immediately hard no against watching the TV show when they saw some of the castings.
I heard good things about
Why?
the TV show, though.
Yeah, I think the TV show was
I think it
better
just
than
got
the
in their
movies.
heads that it was supposed to be a certain way.
Did they read the
And-
books?
So I don't
'Cause
know if
the-
I don't know if
don't
this
know.
will help convince them, but there was a lot of backlash against the casting of the girl. I can't remember her name.
Annabelle.
Annabelle, but because she's black, and
Right.
there was a lot of course there's a lot of backlash against that. She talked with the author of the books. Again, I cannot remember his name, and
Rick
he
Riordan.
said, "I picked you," and like it was just a really good moment for like not only young girls but young black girls, and like, no, you are meant to be this role. And so like I
She
don't
was
know if
great
that
in it.
And I don't know if
Okay.
that'll like help convince them, but like
2 words: the Marvels.
There you go.
Still.
But
I liked that show though. I think you should give it a shot, Carrie.
But back to chaos. It's just, I mean, you've got all your Greek mythology here. You got the river Styx, you've got Prometheus, but they're just played like regular people. And I mean, you know, we keep flashing to Prometheus being strapped to the side of a cliff with a raven eating
Picking out his liver.
picking out his liver. And then when Zeus wants to talk to him, he'll wave his hand, and suddenly he appears in Zeus's palatial estate and talks to his brother, and then Jeff Goldblum waves his hand and Prometheus is back being tortured.
And
Does
Prometheus is the narrator through the whole
series.
It's from his point of view.
Does Sisyphus show up, but he just does dishes and laundry all the time?
They haven't had Sisyphus yet, no.
But that would be a great way to modernize Sisyphus.
But the legend of the Minotaur is explored. I mean,
you got Orpheus going down to the underworld to get his love back.
yeah.
Oh no.
It's super good.
You've got David Thewlis as Hades.
Okay.
Oh, he would be a great Hades.
Well, and he does a very interesting take on Hades, though. It's not what you would think.
It's like middle management in an office.
All right.
Oh, so he's read Lore Olympus. Somebody read Lore Olympus. Got it.
Could be.
Are there any golden fleeces that need to be retrieved by
yet.
a certain
There's no
man that
golden
would be
there's no
named?
golden fleeces, and there's one mention of Hercules. So I'm hoping we get some Hercules in the second season if the second season gets greenlit.
Yeah.
But
It wasn't
Golden
Hercules.
Fleece.
It was another guy.
Oh, that's right. It was was it Jason?
Jason.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like did they have like a ship, like a Argos, like any Argonauts, that just might need a leader to like step in and help them retrieve a golden fleece, I don't know his
Jason?
name, but yeah.
Jay Whittaker for Jason. Hashtag.
But now picture in your head the hooded figure who takes you in a boat across the river Styx, Karen.
Karen.
And it's just a guy in a regular like fishing boat, like you'd see on Utah Lake, and he's taking you across the river Styx.
Well, you talk about a lake that's not the Great Salt Lake?
We got quite a few lakes.
It's
We don't have
it's like
10,000.
a really wide
Minnesota.
puddle.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Most lakes are really wide puddles, Tony.
It's-
When I say
no
that,
Lake
it's only
Michigan.
like 10 feet deep.
Bro, like you can't say shit like that, man. Like if aliens were to show up to your house, and they were
Words
like, yo,
have meaning.
You see that ocean? I mean, it's just a really big puddle.
yeah, like
Anyway.
bro, like you can't be on First Contact. Hell no.
It's a body of water. They got to avoid it anyway. If there's one thing I know about aliens, they do not like water.
That's
They
right.
do not like water.
but anyway, continue, Tony. Sorry,
Yeah,
I
so-
hijacked your chaos.
No worries. I love talking about it because I just had a blast watching it.
Yeah.
Very, very good. And then we watched the first episode because on Netflix they brought over Kevin Can F Himself.
Yes.
And
I've been singing this song's
yeah,
praises.
you're the reason why I decided to start watching it because of your praise for it. What an interesting show. Just from the first episode, the dichotomy between the sitcom world and the drama world based on who's on the screen. Like
Yeah.
it's
And it's
weird.
it's very specific too. You'll notice it in the second season. There's another character who gets the sitcom treatment, and it's never explained why. You kind of just have to piece it together. But it's just so good. The show has a lot of layers. It's very good.
Yeah, we're excited to keep watching that one. And then last but least, I'm 3 episodes into the Rick and Morty the anime.
And
I don't know what they were going for, but this
Not
isn't
hearing
it.
good things.
yeah, me
Like-
neither.
It's I'm gonna watch it all the way to the end just to see if they actually like make the story make sense. If they're trying to tell it, because at this point it feels like they're trying to tell it in some weird disjointed way. But if the thing just keeps going like this, I can see why it only has a 2.7 on IMDb. Like
Yikes.
Yeah,
it's,
I did see that, and I was like, damn.
I
Who'd they piss off?
don't know what they were going for with this so far, but man, it's
But not solar opposites yet, huh?
It's not great. Sometimes I've been accused of not having my priorities straight.
Sure.
And
That's okay.
This
Whatever.
might be one of those
Might be
times.
one of those times.
That's okay. It's okay.
All
I get
right.
it.
Who wants to go next? Jay.
Hey, so I've been getting back into a rhythm, and I've been consuming again. It's been nice. Since Tony gave a recommend, I would like to recommend Greek yogurt with overnight oats and
I like the
like
theme.
and a nice handful of just almonds. Throw a little bit of honey and some berries in that.
Oh,
Got you
perfect.
got your little hood parfait. Get you like at least 50 grams of protein. It's it's fall season, fellas. So we got to bulk up. Let's keep these legs tight. So we want, as we get in the cuddle season, you can
Cuddle
keep
season.
yeah, it's not cuffing season, it's cuddle
Cuddling
season.
with your legs?
Yeah, no, but I'm saying you
In the
want to
fetal
be
position.
you want to emit that body heat. You want to emit
Okay.
that body heat
That's
so
right.
you can keep the booties warm during the winter. You feel what I'm saying? Winter is coming. So like that is my recommendation.
I got you. I got you.
Yeah, because really it's all just a big puddle if you really think about it.
See,
You know.
now you're catching on, Jay.
Can
Yeah.
I do walnuts instead of almonds? Is that
Yeah,
is that
that's
approved?
hey, it's
Okay.
your world,
What are
baby.
you, a
not-
sociopath?
Whoa, Jesus.
Whoa,
Whoa, Rebecca.
I'm glad
No.
Rebecca called you out because
No,
jeez.
People are very opinionated about walnuts. All right. Anyway.
Um,
Sometimes you feel like a
Yogurt?
nut,
That's
sometimes you don't.
insane.
as far as music goes, I've been listening to Stevie Wonder dropped a new song.
Really?
What?
Yeah, y'all made Stevie sad. Like this shit. Like honestly, it's
I love
basically like
Stevie.
it's basically like, yo, can we stop fighting? We need to come together.
Oh, good.
Like he can't see all the wrong things that are going. He can't see all the wrong things that are going on in the world, but he can hear about them. But like it's it's
He's
not
aware.
fair. Yeah,
Oh, but-
and it's like we made Stevie sad. Like I actually was listening to it, I was like,
I
damn.
need to hear this. Okay.
It's a
great.
good it's a
'Cause-
good song, but you're like, damn, dude,
Because
he's-
Songs in the Key of Life is one of my favorite albums. It's
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
but we made Stevie sad, and
Oh.
he's making music again, but it's dope. I went. Did I tell y'all I saw the Roots?
Yes.
Did I tell y'all?
Yes.
Okay.
What?
How was it?
Roots was amazing. That's right. I hadn't gone to the
You
concert.
said you were going to
yet.
go.
You're on your way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all right, I got to tell y'all about this. If there's a few more dates, I don't know if their tour is still going on, but if you can catch the Roots with Arrested Development and Diggable Planets,
Mm.
you have to go see them because
Diggable
the
Planet.
Roots. Well, one, the Roots is just a great band, and if you're if you're one of those people that has not grown up with the Roots like I have, I grew with since their first album when they were still the Square Roots, like '94 type shit, and if you're just like if you just know them as Jimmy Fallon's band, that's okay. There's space for you. Like you will you can still go to the concert, and we will not judge you. A little bit, but like yeah,
Out loud.
but it's still a good show. Because this is my personal opinion. The Roots is very much a technical band, and they're not known for a lot of hits, but they're known for doing everything. They don't have
I've got a couple of songs in my collection of Elvis Costello and the Roots. Very
right.
good.
Right, they're not known for the like. You're not going to hear like a top 10, top 5 banger, but you're going to hear like classic, good hip hop, good R&B, good soul, good jazz, good rock. They're adding Arrested Development in, and they bring them on, and Diggable Planets, who has been really touring off of 2 albums for 30 years, which is insane. Go back and listen to Diggable Planets; their quality of work is amazing.
Yes.
But the fact that they've been touring off the strength of those songs, they both have bangers, like big top 10 hits that were very popular at the height of their career. So it balances this show. You get like the technical stuff of the Roots, where you're going to get this great experience, but then you get the fun that Arrested Development brings. Diggable Planet, people are dancing. I mean, I looked around in the audience. My mom, who was at the show, she was just like, "This is nice." Like, because she was like, she was like, "That's the Roots band. That's Jimmy Fallon's band." I was like, "Sure, Mom." And she was like, Black Thought, he'll host the show, he'll freestyle, he'll weave in and out of songs. And she's like, "That Black Thought, he can really rap." And I was like, "Yeah, Mom. Yeah, he
You
can."
had a moment with your mom. That's cool.
It was
That's nice.
dope. It was dope to just go to a hip hop show and do that. So, let's see. As far as books, I did purchase Modern Man, the best of George Carlin.
Oh,
I'm just being a constant student of the game. So, love this book. If I really am, I've only been like the first maybe 30, 40 pages in, but what I really enjoy is how they break down some of his stand-up sets.
oh,
you know.
really? Oh,
Yeah,
good.
it's so it's a nice little insight.
Let's see it.
It's
Because I have a couple of George Carlin books, and they're just ones that he wrote, and it's just it's a lot of like jokes and things. But if they're breaking down his sets, that would be
some of it is breaking down. It's just, but you can clearly see it's not just like, hey, I wrote this and here's some thoughts, and it reads like a novel. No, there's a pattern to it. So I recommend checking that out. Modern Man, the best of George Carlin. Let's see, on Netflix I've been checking out Yakitori. Has anyone seen this shit? It's like some weird looking anime where if like they on another planet. There's like they got dogs and anthropomorphic animals with human bodies and shit. Like it's like special military ops. I'm like 3 episodes in. I don't know what's going on, and but my edibles like it. You know what I mean? Like edibles like my edibles like it, so I'm good. So check that out. Let's see, Yakitori, Rebel Ridge.
This is on my list to watch today.
Yeah.
So I saw the trailer for this like 2 weeks ago, and Aaron Pierre, who is the lead, who I can only describe as if Scar from The Lion King.
I was gonna say he's real life Scar.
Yeah, like he looks
complimentary.
Like in such a great way. He is I'm sharing my screen because this is a handsome man. Like y'all need to, like, what? Do y'all see this?
No, I can't see.
I
hold
can't see
on.
your screen
Hold
showing
on.
up.
Like, all right, I'm just gonna share that. Like, and just let y'all look at that. Like, just look at this man.
He's handsome.
Good looking dude.
Yeah, he's a handsome dude.
Good looking dude.
And so this movie is about like him basically being a badass Micmac Marine. And for those who don't, Micmac, it's if for those in the service, if you hear the term Micmac, that dude is dangerous with his hands, like dangerous with anything.
Okay,
so it's not the same as ragtag.
Different.
No, he's definitely not a ragtag. This is cream of the crop Marine.
So when I saw the trailer for this, I showed it to my husband, and I was like, "Tell me if I'm incorrect. Is this Black Reacher?"
It's Black Reacher. Yeah,
Reacher?
it's Black Reacher. It's Black Walking
Reacher.
Tall.
Big man.
Bleacher.
Breacher.
Yes.
Bleacher.
It's Bleacher. No, it's like Walking Tall with a little bit.
Oh, I see. Billy Jack kind of thing. All right.
Yeah. But because he's going against crooked cops as a former Marine, they don't know this until like later. They're like,
Rambo.
Yeah,
it's kind of like.
But here's the thing. This is one of those movies. Get a notepad out.
Okay.
Like honestly, because they break down. Nope. No. Because they're giving out free game. This is what I love about some of the Netflix movies that have like that talk about law enforcement and things that go on in the military. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're uncovering like new trends that and new trends in corruption. Yeah. And so they broke down like, by the way, what's a silent pullover? Anybody ever get silent pulled over? I wonder why that. Why somebody they won't turn on the lights? You know what that does? You know what happens? You ever seen somebody get pulled over like and they just wave them off? You know why they don't turn the lights on? Because when you turn the lights on, the dash cam comes on.
Oh,
see, that's what I'm saying. Like, and I'm telling you, they was breaking down. There's so much free game, and like this thing is all about. You could tell this was written post in a George Floyd script because it's all about de-escalation. It's all about de-escalation, but shit escalates, and it's good. And then you get to watch like what I can only describe as handsome Scar, like just be a badass.
Well, and you got Don Johnson reprising his racist cop role from Watchmen.
He's good in it. And here's the thing, it's
bummer when that's your typecast.
But here's the thing, it wasn't like blatant in your front yard racism. It was like subtle, systematic. So it felt very Utah-ish at time. Okay. And like good movie. I enjoyed it. I give it 3 grams.
I'm going to watch it this weekend. Absolutely.
Right. Yeah, I give it 3 grams out of 5. I'm sorry. What else I've been consuming? Because there's a lot of stuff I did watch. I've been getting on my stand-up game. Neil Brennan's Crazy Good. I enjoyed that. Mm-hmm. Chad Daniels, great stand-up set that he just had. And then what? Oh my God. Oh, I did text Dante and because he grew up a Minecraft fiend, and I said, Hey, son, you see the new Minecraft trailer? Yeah, it doesn't look that good.
Now this could that's the audience though.
That's the audience they're trying to
That's what I'm
aim
saying.
for. Yeah.
Wow.
Right. And so I was sorry to text during the show, but this is why I was like, what don't you like about it? Be honest. He says, don't get me wrong. I think the movie is going to be great for the general audience. However, I feel that the movie will fail at being what Minecraft truly is. And which my response as a parent was like, what the hell? And I said, what is Minecraft truly? He says, that's the problem. It varies from person to person. I'm simply not the general audience.
It's
the movie will
individual.
do
Wow.
the movie will dude,
100%
this is my son.
correct. Yep.
The movie will do good, certainly. I just don't think it will be on the same level as the other video game adaptations to movie media, primarily Sonic.
Look at that.
I love this kid.
That's
Smart
the thing.
kid.
He's
Dante's
so
cool.
right about Minecraft. It's something different for everybody.
It is.
Every
yeah.
person.
Wow.
I love that. That's all I've
you
been. Yeah, I think that's it.
All right. Who wants to go next? Rebecca, Robert, who?
Rebecca, have at it.
Okay. I don't have the books to present like Rob usually or Jay, but so I read a couple of books. One of them, Wonder Woman Outlaw, Volume 1 by Tom King.
Tom
and Daniel Sampere and Tommy Mori.
No, and Rebecca's take on this thing.
What?
What'd you think of it?
I'm great with who the creators are. What did you think?
I'm gonna get to it. It's got to go to space and back. Give it a minute.
Your thoughts?
This fucking rips, dude. Like,
Nice.
I said "whoa" out loud like a couple of times. Essentially, like the concept of this is, an Amazonian woman killed a bunch of people in a bar, and so now the U.S. government is like, all Amazonian women, get them out of here.
Oh,
The guy in the bar deserved it.
He did.
well, I'm sure he did.
But Wonder Woman is like, oh no, justice first, and like tries to seek out like the root of the issue. And just like so good. I am mad I have to wait for volume 2 of this in November.
Wow.
I can give you the individual issues if you just like. I can't wait.
Well, I want to wait till.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's all developed. No, that's cool because they still haven't finished that arc because they interrupted it twice already for tie-in things.
That's what I've heard.
Tie-in stuff, yeah.
But yeah, this whoa, really, really, really loved this. I tore through it in an evening.
Yeah.
And then another book I read, Breaking the Dark. So there is a series of Marvel novels that are coming out. This is the first in that series that are Marvel crime novels.
They had a poster for this at Disneyland when I was there. Yeah.
So the first one is a Jessica Jones book, and I don't know if you know anything about me, but I freaking love Jessica Jones.
She's great.
She's one of my top 3, and
Yes, it's cool.
and
That's awesome.
I have read this author, Lisa Jewell. I've read one of her books before. Her whole shtick is crime, mystery, thrillery novels. This kind of disappointing.
Bummer.
Because you can kind of tell that Marvel approached this author and was like, hey, would you like to write one of your novels for us? And kind of feels like she went to Wikipedia, read about Jessica Jones, and then wrote a novel. Like, there's just such a lack of Jessica Jones personality in this.
Yeah, you got to read the Alias comic to get her personality.
Yeah.
You really do.
You need Luke Cage every now and then coming in, clapping them cheeks, just give us some straightening.
So Luke Cage is in this.
Is Danielle in it?
I don't want to give any spoilers. But it felt very tame. I was kind of expecting like a little bit more grit, a little bit more gritty.
More whiskey.
A lot more whiskey.
Well, there's, like I said, it felt like she went to Jessica Jones's Wikipedia, read about Jessica Jones, and then called it good.
Oh, boo.
Yeah, so the next 2 books that are coming out in this series are Luke Cage and Daredevil. I'll probably for sure read the Luke Cage one.
I will read the Daredevil.
Do they have an author tied to the Luke Cage one yet?
Yes, let me Marvel.
Is it Stephen King? I bet it's Stephen King.
No, and the guy who's writing the Daredevil one is the guy who writes the Daredevil comics.
Oh, okay.
Bendis?
Alex
Current?
Segura.
Alex
Okay,
Segura.
Segura. Okay, he's good.
Yeah.
And then S.A. Crosby is writing the Luke Cage one.
Unfamiliar.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
I don't know. But I've been reading a lot of like Black literature recently, and so the Luke Cage one I'm for sure interested in. The Daredevil one, I also don't really care about Daredevil.
I'll read it for you.
Cool. But yeah, so it was fine. I was super excited because I feel like I'm used to reading Marvel books that are young adult, and I was like, oh, cool, a grown-up Marvel crime novel, and it still felt like so tame.
Yeah. That's too
TV
bad.
shows, English Teacher on Hulu, the first 2 episodes of that has premiered.
Yes.
Oh,
If
is it good? I want to watch this.
Yes.
Hilarious. If you follow
Nice.
Brian Jordan Alvarez online, like I have followed him online for a while. He's like he's created like YouTube YouTube videos. He's hilarious. And this show, it's in the similar vein of Abbott Elementary, but kind of like a more grown up, like adult Abbott
Yes.
Elementary.
That's a good way to describe it. Yeah.
And it's so hilarious. Yeah, I give it a high recommend.
Very funny.
Movies. I watched Terminator 3. I had to go to the library to get a DVD copy of it because it's not anywhere.
Oh, welcome to 2005.
That movie sucked.
It was not good.
It's definitely the weakest of the Terminator
Yeah.
movies for
Yep.
sure.
Yeah, that movie sucked. I was messaging Tony. I was like, the guy that they got, who was it, Nick Stahl or whoever? They found a guy who looks like the son of Linda Hamilton and the other guy. But I don't believe this guy could lead a revolution. This guy fucking sucked.
Yeah, he sucked.
And he's an idiot. He's an idiot.
Just a milk toast idiot running around doing
he's
milk
asking,
toast stuff.
He's asking the Arnold in this movie, you don't remember all the adventures we went on? And I'm at my computer shouting like, that Arnold burned up in a pile of goo.
Exactly.
Yeah, you lowered him in there. Remember
You
you
saw
the thumbs up?
He did this?
dumb shit.
Is this
Yeah,
the one that
he's
had
just-
Anton Yelchin in it?
No, that one was
No.
actually good.
This is the
That
one with
was-
Claire Danes, right? Claire
Danes,
Danes.
yeah.
Okay, okay.
Anton Yelchin was
All right.
Salvation, I believe.
So okay, thank you.
And Sam Worthington was the one
Yep.
with Salvation.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep.
Christian Bale. Yeah, that's.
I
that.
like that movie.
All right.
I like my Christian Bales and my Sam Worthingtons in that.
In theaters right now is a movie called Strange Darling. I went and saw this last night after I've seen a lot of hype for this movie online. It's the log line for it is nothing is what it seems when a twisted one-night stand spirals into a serial killer's vicious murder spree. It was fine.
Fine murder spree. 4 out
The
of 5.
movie, if you go into the movie knowing that it's shot all on 35 millimeter film, you're going to be like, oh, that's cool. And it looks really cool. But then the movie opens with a big red text on black screen, shot entirely on 35 millimeter film. Then you're like, oh, well, okay. I didn't realize we were jacking off so soon. Like, neat, I guess. I give it a 3.5 out of 5. Like, it was fun, but anyway.
All right.
And then the big release this week, Beetlejuice. It's fun. Tim Burton's in the zone. It's fun to see Tim Burton do Tim Burton stuff. Danny Elfman is always a pleasure.
Yeah, he is.
There's a lot. Beetlejuice. There's a lot happening. There's a lot of different little plots happening, so they never really get to delve into one over the other. It all feels quite surface level. But it was fun. If you like Tim Burton, you'll have fun.
All right.
Yeah.
Good enough.
Yeah.
Yes, Jay. Before we
I
get
just
to
wanted to quickly throw in because I did forget. Rebecca brought it up. Thank you, Rebecca. I finished Terminator Zero.
Oh,
The
I'm
anime?
starting that this week. What'd you think?
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Cool.
Like I enjoyed it. I give it 3.5 grams out of 5.
All
And
right.
that's it.
That's the anime on Netflix, right?
Yeah, it
Yeah,
just came
it's-
out like 2 weeks ago, I think.
Yeah, eight episodes, kind of quick watch, but definitely violent. I will say this: if you missed that 80s Terminator sci-fi music, like it. No, they got their own one for this.
Oh, nice.
Oh, okay.
And it's just tuna.
Excellent. Excellent.
Like, bro, like every time I hear it, I'm like, let's get it.
Robert.
Okay. So I just asked my girls, it's like, go watch this trailer. Tell me what you think. And not teenager was like, it looks weird, interesting, meh. The graphics look off. I'm like,
talking about Minecraft.
Yeah. Minecraft. So yeah. So that's my kids' quick hot take on it.
Okay.
So for me, I watched. I've been traveling a lot, so not a lot of TV or movie time. But last weekend, watched a movie called Legend of the Fist: The Return of Chen Zhen with Donnie Yen from 2010. Wow, it's a lot of N's. But Donnie Yen in a martial arts movie, you can never go wrong.
Exactly.
Period. Full stop. It's a period piece set after World War One. He's kind of like neighborhood, looking out for people, in a costume that looks very much like Kato from the Green Hornet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was enjoyable. It was nothing too incredibly heavy, but a fun watch. Still watching My Hero Academia with the kids. Still enjoying that. Had a lot of time on airplanes this week, so I've continued reading An Immense World, and still reading because I told you I'm going to be insufferable about this. It's football season. You got to deal with it. So quick take on comics.
Yes.
Getting back to Miss Waller.
Okay.
She's got a strong game in this one. I mean, she's pretty much done what she's set out to do, and things are slowly starting to not go quite her way, but they're still going her way.
I like that cover. Ultimates
4. And if you notice, there are a Bernie creature, a Rocky creature, a creature you can't see, and a stretchy creature. Who could they possibly be alluding to?
Ooh, okay. I like it.
And the great thing about this is the entire story is told in 4 parts per page, 4 panels per page, and it's a different timeline each panel. So you're getting 4 different takes on the story
on one
page.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Which is very interesting. Carrie may be interested in this one. Plastic Man No More.
Hey.
Oh, he's so sad.
He's so sad.
I was never really a Plastic Man fan, but
this
looks
makes you sad. This literally makes you sad. It's like, oh, I've always taken Plastic Man as the funny guy, and this is a not funny Plastic Man story.
Really?
Okay.
And it's good. It's written by I don't know who this Cantwell is. Christopher Cantwell, and
I've heard of him. Yeah,
he makes you sympathetic to Plastic Man. Like you also see him as like the League sees him as just like that funny guy.
Yeah. They don't take him seriously at all.
And this is like a
Okay.
All right. I'm in as a funny man who likes to be taken seriously. I'm in.
All right.
I totally recommend. It's a DC Black Label, but give it a shot. I'm like, I enjoy the character when he pops up from time to time, but this is actually a good story.
Okay.
Giving some depth to Plastic Man, huh?
Yes.
Nice. Justice
Society 11 featuring my favorites, the Legion of Superheroes. And it's just a superhero brawl, and that's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
It's an interesting superhero brawl, but then you get the Exceptional X-Men, which is I think the last of the new X-Men titles coming out.
My queen.
With Kate Pryde and Emma Frost leading a new team in Chicago.
Okay, I like it.
Love Emma Frost.
Real quick, I have a correction to make for my recommendations from last week. I referred to the thing I was watching on Amazon as the 50 greatest cult films ever. That's not what it was called. I'm sorry. It's a 3-part series hosted by Joe Dante, and it's called Time Warp. All right. And it's about cult films. So anyway, there you go. That's the one I was watching. Yes on English Teacher. Yes on Chaos. I watched finally Polite Society, a movie that was out a while ago.
Oh, yeah. How was that?
I quite enjoyed it. I'm not going to say anything about it except it's on I think it's on Netflix. Yeah, Netflix. Go give it a chance. You'll be hooked in the first 10 minutes. I think you will.
It's on Peacock.
On Peacock, thank you. That's it. And you'll be practicing your superhero pose every time.
More than usual.
And then finally, this I stumbled across a game show that hosted by Patton Oswalt. That's what drew me in.
Not the quiz with big balls.
No, it's
What?
called.
Excuse me. Yo, excuse me.
Yeah,
It's a show.
it's a show.
It's called the 1% Club, and it's everybody.
Ooh.
Everybody likes a game show that you can play along, and the premise of this one is that they asked people across the nation these questions, and they start with the easy one. 90% of America got this one right, and it's easy. It's like, which one of these animals actually exist? And there's a rabbit with turtle legs, so obviously that's not the one that exists, And then they just progressively get harder. 75% of Americans were able to answer this one correctly, down to the 1%. And that's the 1% Club.
Oh, I
So
want to play.
Yeah, that sounds fun.
and that's what you do. You wind up watching the show and playing along, and Patton makes jokes, and it's great.
How's this hosting? Good.
Yes. I mean, he's just got to be there and be charming and funny, and he does that. So, yes, Jay?
I just genuine question, and just like maybe we could bring this for the after
I
party.
was going to say, because we got to go to that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
is there any recommends for a game show that I'm trying to audition for a game show?
After midnight.
that
Yeah,
would, yes.
Jay. After
You'd be
midnight.
perfect. You'd be perfect.
That was the goal to get on that, but I mean, like I'm
Or
talking like
also
Wheel of Fortune.
anything on Dropout. See if you can get on anything on Dropout.
Okay,
Like Game
I'll do
Changer,
that.
make some noise.
I'm gonna put my agent to work. All right, let's
Do it.
go. Let's go.
All right, we got to go to the after party.
Yep.
Unless Tony has any games that are of import, other than Squirrel with a Gun.
So yeah, I've been playing Squirrel with a Gun, and it is exactly
Shut
what
up.
it says on the tin. You are a squirrel. You can have various firearms. I destroyed a tank last night playing it. So I mean, you are a powerful little squirrel.
And he has hats that he can wear, too.
He's got hats, little outfits.
It's a little
I got
squirrely big city.
I got a remote control car that I can drive around the neighborhood in.
You must
Vroom,
be
vroom.
stopped.
Love it.
It is madness. And yeah, it's pretty fun. I mean,
All right.
it's simple, but it's a good time. Let's see. We do want to mention though, yeah, coming out this week, Warhammer 40K Space Marine 2, the
Electric
sequel,
Boogaloo.
13 years after the first one came out, but it hasn't been in development for 13 years, so don't worry about that. They just decided to do one later. But yeah, it's got really good ratings so far. I would recommend that if you're a fan of third party shoot 'em ups or Warhammer 40K or both. Also check out Astrobot, came out on the PS5 yesterday.
I see that is a 10 out of 10 game across many
Yes.
reviewers.
It is one of the best platformer, fun, charming games to come out in the last decade. So
All right.
Okay.
check that out on the PlayStation. That's about all it's worth.
Okay, well then let's head over to the after party. You can join us. GeekShowGotThisCovered.com is the link to our Patreon, and that's how you do it. We'll head over there.
Do it.
You get the after party. You get the Space Show early. You get videos from the Time Closet. You get all kinds of stuff over there. So join us. That's where we're headed right now. So live long and prosper, bitches.